Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here to tell you that the Christmas scrap packs are here. Why Christmas in February? Because I intended on making a Christmas block of the month video each month this year, but I wasn't ready for January, so I did a regular quilt block of the month series, if you're interested in that. I will put the link to the playlist down below, and I thought I'm still going to get some Christmas prints and just do Christmas things throughout the year. Okay? Is that okay with you? I am anxious to do some different things, and I never get around to it because I wait too close to Christmas, and then I'm like, no, it's too late now to do all this. One of the things I want to do so much is some Christmas stockings. I want to do one using 2-inch squares, and I think that'll be fun. I'm not big on table runners, but that's a possibility. Santa bags or just gift bags, and quilts, quilt tops, rag quilts. You know, that's pretty much one of the only holiday themed things that you can use more than just a few days. You know, you can start putting your Christmas stuff out like before Thanksgiving or like right around there. So you can get almost a whole month of, you know, your Christmas things that you made out there and seen before you have to put them away again. So anyway, that's what I did, and so I ordered a bunch of Christmas prints, and I'm going to show you the scrap packs, and there will be a slideshow at the end of this video showing all the prints. I have 114 prints. And these lovely scrap packs that you can get in 2 sizes. These are 5 wide by 10 tall. And these are the big ones. And there's one of every print. Look at how many prints there are. Look how thick that is. No two identical. And these are 10 wide by 8 tall. The prints do repeat, but there will be different colors. And there are a couple of prints that look similar, like smaller bells, bigger bells. But no two are exactly alike. These just went up for sale in my exclusive sales. And that's where they're going to be for, I don't know, a couple of days before I move them over to eBay. So I'm going to tell you the prices, and I'm going to give you the link if you want to become an exclusive shopper. If you'd rather save money and buy through there, they're there now at the time of this video. You can get in. But if anything would be sold out by the time you get in, you know, that's it. You're in. You're in, and I do have enough fabric that I will be making more sets. Joe is my sorter and stacker. You know, if these sizes sell out, especially if they sell out quickly, I can make more of these. So if you get in and it's sold out, you can wait, and there will be more of them. And if these particular sizes don't sell out quickly, then I might try some other sizes. I will have 2-inch squares in every print, and I'm almost done. Well, I may be halfway done cutting the 2-inch strips so that I can cut them into 2-inch squares. Anything else will be what I'm calling scrap packs. In the future, we will be making more scrap packs, but they are not always going to be this big. Maybe like 50 different prints, maybe some even smaller, so it won't be such a big out-of-pocket expense. But I thought some people would absolutely love having this many prints, and you can make projects all year long with me because I will be making some other projects. I just thought it was cool. You know, nobody's gonna go out and buy, you know, sometimes you go to a store and the minimum you can order for them to cut is like 1/4 of a yard, and you know, can you even get 100 prints? You know, so it's hard to get this, but where I buy in bulk, I could do it, and I did all the cutting, and Joe did all the sorting of the packets, and it all worked, and we're anxious to move these so we can cut more. I will be doing, like I said, other scrap packs with just regular prints, and it's all good. Now let me explain how you can get your grubby hands on these. Right now, and I won't be doing it this way the next time because it was way confusing, but right now they are on my blog, and you have to be an exclusive shopper either through Patreon or through YouTube, and I'll explain both of those things in a second. The flash sale shoppers, they pay $5 a month. On YouTube, it's $4.99. It's per month, not per order. There's 3 different price points. There's my flash sale shoppers. They pay $5 per month. They pay a little bit more than my bulk savings shoppers. They pay $10 per month, and they get things that the others don't. Things like my bigger packs of 2-inch squares, and sometimes they'll be the only ones to get certain panels or whatever. And I kind of go by the price I paid, what I'm willing to sell it for, and that kind of helps me determine who gets what. And of course, if I have bulk things that I can, sell in bulk at an even cheaper price, then that goes to the bulk savings shoppers, $10 per month ones. It's $9.99 on YouTube. I suggest Patreon. I just think it's got a better setup. I can show you things in different ways. YouTube is okay too, but you have to become a YouTube member. That is not the same as a subscriber. Subscribing is free to any video. Memberships you got to pay. And people will ask me to help them with that subscription for their membership. I can't see a thing. That is between you and YouTube. Now, if you ask me certain questions with Patreon, I have a little bit more access. I can see your membership. I can see the email you used. I have nothing to do with collecting the money. These are payment processing platforms. I don't have anything to do with that. So you are in charge of at least knowing what you're getting into. And it's very easy, I think. With Patreon, you can just cancel at any time. And I know that you can still see for the month that you paid for up until that month runs out. I don't know how it works with YouTube. So that's why I suggest Patreon. When you join, you will see like a blog that you can scroll through, and you'd need to look for the posts about this sale. And if you joined at the $5, you're going to look for a post that would say flash sale. And if you pay $10 to get in, you're going to look for the posts that say bulk savings. In those posts, you will get the links to the private store. I know it sounds complicated. Once you do it, you're going to be fine. For the $5 level, there's a link. You don't need a password. For the $10 level, there's a link and there's a password. And you need to use that password, not a password that you use when you do other things. You got to use that password. I should also mention that the $5 level, they can only shop the flash sales. And there are some grandfathered people at the $3 level that I did years ago, and I told them if you stay at the $3 level and don't leave, you'll always remain at the $3 level, because I knew I was going up to $5. And I've always honored that. But if they leave, they have to come back now either as a $5 or a $10. But the $10 level, they also have access to the flash sales. You know what I mean? Because they're paying $10, so they get everything that they're offered, plus they get everything that the flash sale people are offered. And they pay flash sale prices. It's two different stores. If they want to shop in their store, the bulk saving store, they get the bulk saving prices. If they want to also shop in the flash sale, they get the flash sale prices for that. I can't set up a whole shitload of different prices because that would be insane. Everybody also gets, on Patreon and YouTube memberships, access to my daily free ebook list, where you can get a bunch of free ebooks. my daily chats, and I try to chat almost every day. They get things like I'm going to be doing my next quilt block, and I did my little specialty block already as a practice piece, and they will be seeing it, so they're going to know in advance what the specialty block will be, and stuff like that. Do I do other things? I don't know. It's really the chat. I let you guys know what's going on. Like they were hearing about Joe before anybody else did, again on YouTube, stuff like that. And now let's talk about the prices. And in the future, I'm going to start selling for like 24 hours, bulk savers only. What's left over will go to flash sale only. What's left over will go to eBay only. It's going to be the 3 different things, but not together, because it's when it's together that it's a nightmare. Right now I have the flash sale and bulk savings sale going on at the same time. Here's the prices, and I don't mind people knowing who sell fabric what the prices are, and I really base it on the price of the fabric. I do not include my time. I just don't do that, because I'm going to be sitting here, doing something anyway, so I don't care. But even wholesale fabric can be costly. And so that's how I base it, on the price of the fabric, how much it's going to cost for me to ship this stuff, and everything is free shipping. And I don't build the shipping into everything. If I sold a pack of 2-inch squares and charged the whole shipping amount, you'd be paying way too much. In your head, you'd be like, I have to pay, $20 for this? Because sometimes those little packets cost me $5 to ship. So I take a loss on those, but my 2-inch squares are so popular that people come back to get them, and then they buy other stuff. That's how I do it. So I take a loss on 2-inch squares, and I love selling them, and I cut a lot of them. And even though the price goes up on eBay, I still take a loss because I pay a much bigger eBay fee. I pay an eBay fee to eBay, where when I sell on my own blog, the only fee I have is PayPal, which is not that bad. It's minimal. So let's start with the big guy. This 114 squares. I even go by per square inch, because I just feel like that's fair. So any size I cut, I figure out how many square inches there are on one piece. I multiply that by how many pieces I have, and then by the price per square inch, and that's just the way I do it, and because it's fair that way. This guy, I gotta get to the other page. Bulk price is $68. Now, think of the cost of layer cakes. You can pay $40 for a layer cake that's got 40-something squares, 42 squares usually. Yeah, they're 10 by 10. This is 10 by 8. And you get duplicates in a layer cake, and sometimes they're even more than that, because sometimes they'll be like $40, but you have to pay the shipping unless you spend a lot of money at that particular store. So this is actually reasonable for those of you. I mean, $68 for all of this is reasonable, and you get 114 different prints. So $68 if you're the $10 per month member, bulk savings. Now the flash sale price, that's the $5 per month level, is $78. So it's $10 more. And the eBay price is going to be $88, still free shipping. So it's $20 more on eBay than it is if you become a bulk savings shopper at the $10 per month level. So at the beginning, you can get in for $10, and you're going to get this for $68. So that's almost like getting it for $78 for that first round. But if you wait for eBay, you're going to be paying $88. So it's better to come on in, but you're more than welcome to wait and see if there are any leftovers that make their way to eBay. Those smaller ones, let's get to the prices of those. Bulk price, $35. This is for the people who pay $10 per month. Flash sale price will be $40. and the eBay price will be $45. Now let's talk about why I'm calling them scrap packs. Even though they are, they look like they're all the same size. They are the same size, but they're not precision cut. I don't care if maybe my rotary wheel wiggles a little bit and if I'm not cutting exactly on the line. So they could vary by maybe as much as 1/4 of an inch. They really are intended for you to use for scrappy quilts. You can cut down to size for the different, things that you need in your project. If you like big, then, this is the way to go. But you could just slap these together because they don't vary much at all. Slap them together, trim as you go, and you'll be good. But if you, think you want to make a lot of projects, decide what would be better for you, what size would be better for you, and go with that. And I am going to call them scrap packs because I just don't, I don't want people to think they're getting perfectly cut 8 by 10 inch squares. When I sell things like, 5-inch squares, 2-inch squares, I'm cutting 5 inches, and 2 inches, and I'm doing a careful job of those. I don't know if there's much of anything else that I need to talk to you about or tell you about. You can ask questions, I guess, if, I would see them. I don't want to answer the same question 1,000 times, but that would mean that I forgot something important if everybody's asking the same question, right? And I probably have forgotten some things. But you're on your own to getting in. I have no clue what it's like to sign up to be a YouTube member. No clue. I've never done it. I have been a patron for others on Patreon, so I understand that a little bit better, but it's been a long time since I've, done it. You have to understand and know how to do some of the things. Then once you're in Patreon, you're going to go to Patreon to see the blog with all the posts. In YouTube, you go to the YouTube community board, which is not available like on your phone or tablet unless you use the desktop site. Through the app, you cannot see the community posts. So there's another big reason, not at this point, there's another big reason to maybe sign up with Patreon. And like I said, I can see more things in Patreon, and I can help you out if you say, look, I just logged in and I don't see your sale. And then I'll say, maybe you're logged in with the wrong email and, different things like that. I'll try to answer your questions the best that I can. I do hope to see you inside Patreon or the YouTube. YouTube members, I don't even get to know. I mean, I don't even get to know your real name. If your YouTube name is I Love to Knit, I don't know who you are at all. So, but I do get to know your name inside Patreon. And I think that's it. I'm excited. I'm excited for these scrap packs. I'm excited to start doing some Christmas things all year long. We don't have to wait till it's Christmas and then be mad that we waited too late and can't finish things. And I'm going to do the little slideshow now. I will show you all the prints, and I hope you like them. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye. Oh, and when you order, if you go inside today, I ship out next day. That's, I'm quick like that. If you order in the morning, it's going out maybe that afternoon if I haven't gone to the post office yet. And these things will be shipped priority due to the weight. And is there anything else? Any last minute things that I want to tell you? And there's other stuff too. It's not just this. You're going to see what I put in the sale, what I have there for all week. The store is open all week long. And so you're always able to shop and you'll see whatever other things that I have too. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.